Well, just when you thought you've seen it all, the world somehow finds a way to prove us wrong, right? Let's get through some of the weird and the wacky stories of the week. It's our Theater of the Absurd, and Project 21 member and political activist Whitley Yates will help us with that, along with, of course, our special guest. He's a political consultant and former advisor to UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. That would be Thomas Corbett Dillon, and we won't count Boris Johnson's hair as part of our Theater of the Absurd. So let's start with this. Former CBS anchor Dan Rather posted on X a lengthy list of suggestions on how to improve the news media's credibility, believe it or not, by completely ruining whatever credibility they have left. Here's his advice. Prioritize live fact-checking. Rigorous and robust fact-checking is the best defense against misinformation, intentional lies, and deflection. So if Donald Trump says the sky is green, the story isn't that the sky is now green. The story is that the sky is still blue and Trump got it wrong. So Whitley, just a reminder though, Rather was fired by CBS in 2005 after he made up a story about George Bush's military record based on phony documents.
I mean, it's so absurd that Dan Rather would post something like this knowing his history, because the truth is that the news should do that, report news and not political or biased views. But unfortunately, a lot of times that's where we are. And the fact that someone is attempting to fact check people when he never had his facts straight is very intentionally funny.
Yeah. Look, there's a place for opinion. There's no question about that. But if they're going to be straight news, then be straight news. This country, I think, is running out of ideas because 57-year-old Mike Tyson's going to get in the ring on July 27th against some guy on YouTube named Jake Paul. And by the way, it's going to be at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the Cowboys play. It holds 80,000 people, and Netflix is going to air it live. So, Thomas, you going to watch it? And a little bit of you maybe hoping he bites off John Paul's ear?
I will. I love this stuff. This is, real American drama. And, Jake Paul is an interesting character. And this whole world of the UFC and all of this fighting is, of course, unbelievably Republican. So it just shows you that the culture is very much shifting in the way. While the Democrats are desperate to get the endorsement of Taylor Swift, Trump already has the endorsement of pretty much everyone on the UFC. So if he turns up at this, as you know, the whole place will go wild as usual.
Yeah, it will. Well, President Biden's off in his own world. He asked actors who played presidents for some advice. Watch this.
I never spoke to so many presidents all at one time. Some of you might know what a big speech like I have to do is coming up State of the Union. Any advice you have for me in delivering my speech?
He should have actually asked one of them to deliver the speech. Whitley, what do you think? I mean, I guess he's trying to be hip and cool, but.
I guess so, but you can't tell me that this presidency is not political performance when he's literally reaching out to actors who played president to help him. The entire thing is asinine, and it wouldn't be funny if we actually knew that he was cognizant enough to have a speech and know what's going on. But when we don't even think the president knows where he is, the fact that he's consulting actors just lets us know this is all a performance.
And I watched the video, and they all took him seriously. It was like, okay, come on, guys. Whitley Yates and Thomas Corbett Dillon, I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you.